Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas, SPINOKING Sports presents Major League Baseball. Today's ball game is between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros.
From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now.
Welcome back to Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas, as we get ready for today's game. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Texas Rangers. Now let's take a look at the Astros defense.
Zack Greinke is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He will lead this one off today.
The right fielder, Joey Gallo.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 111.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
On the ground to the right side. There is Altuve. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo is providing at the plate right now. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Tucker waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So a good start here for Zack Greinke. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Houston Astros. Now let's take a look at the Rangers defense.
Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power-type pitcher.
And now here is Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, and it's 0-1. Now here it comes. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Again, another foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's set. Here it comes. Yordan Alvarez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The average sits at 294, 4 home runs, and 17 RBIs. Now the 1-0. This is in the air to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ulieski.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bregman is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Astros leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Nate Lowe. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Nate Lowe.
First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to short. And that'll qualify as the Rangers' first hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 3 homers, and 11 RBIs. On he pops it up. Gurriel trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Here comes the 1-2. Is in there. A called strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Jose Trevino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Now the 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Greinke comes set. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now to change up away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 4, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
He's set. The 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two and 1. Here it is. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
Correa.
And the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting 6.
So
The
here's
right
how the
fielder,
Rangers are positioned
Dahl.
defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He'll come in with an average down to 230. 9 homers, 27 driven in. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Gibson offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A payoff pitch one more time. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
1 out, runner at first, and up next the former Angel Martine Maldonado. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tucker, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Miles Straw. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded to the right, reined in. There's one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rangers on top here, 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
In now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Falefa has had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Sliced hard on the ground. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Nick Solak.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. Now here's the first offering. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
You know, D-Row, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Nate Lowe is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. A 2-1 count on the Rangers' first baseman.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Two balls and two strikes now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with two away. David Dahl would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
David Dahl to the plate now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Low, the runner at first with 2 gone. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. 2-0 Texas.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep in driving runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Astros, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Michael Brantley is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. To 2-2 now. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Kiner Falefa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, the 3rd baseman, Alex Bregman.
Next to hit is Alex Bregman. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
Ball 1. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Rangers lead it 2-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Into the box, Jose Trevino. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Trevino is currently 3rd in the league amongst catchers in all-star fan balloting.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The batter, number 5.
Base is empty, 2 away, and in to bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Chris Davis next to bat.
The center fielder.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And another foul ball. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Texas. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Connor Falefa. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 10, Yulieski.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still down 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
Right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Nick Solak.
So now into the box is Nick Solak. He went deep last time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Nate Lowe digging in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Solak leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. The relay. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And the runner will score from first. Throw won't get him.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
So 2 out, nobody on. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First delivery to him. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 2 errors in the inning, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The right fielder.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Kyle Tucker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Again, a 1-2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
At the plate, Martine Maldonado. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Miles Straw. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. If somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Here's Michael Brantley as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the stretch.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time as he's across with the run.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Davis is under it. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Rangers 5 and the Astros 2. Brandon Belak takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64, Brandon Belak.
Stepping up is Charlie Culberson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Baseman, number 2, Charlie Culberson.
First pitch of the AB now. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's another 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Hey, great forehand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take an extra step. I don't mind that, though. That's a great job to make sure he got a good handle on it and get off a good throw to get the out.
At the plate now, Jose Trevino. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
Next up is Willie Calhoun.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Here's the 0-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're still out in front, 5-2. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Now here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Not close. It's 2-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Davis on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the AB now. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now
good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wind up and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is through into right field for a single. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The Rangers lead this one 5-2. Andre Scrub is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Andre Scrub.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis.
Chris Davis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
One 0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch is high and outside for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 coming to Davis.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Gurriel is there, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, and it remains 5-2.
7th inning stretch.
Brett DeGus gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 56, Brett DeGus.
Last half of the 7th here, and up next, the former Angel Martine Maldonado.
Martine Maldonado.
First offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0 home. And he fouls this one off. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Next up, Miles Straw singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Kiner Falefa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the first offering. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Maldonado stands at first with 1 out. Ripped down the line. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Brooks Raley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Solak. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A 1 pitch on its way. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Nope. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Nate Lowe. Slider laid off for a ball. Couple of walks for him thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Raley, a 6'3" left-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, David Dahl, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 1 to David Dahl.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Joely Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Joely Rodriguez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Now
action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the next to bat will be Jose Altuve, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one, hitless in 3 at-bats so far. He's set and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
The first baseman, number 10,
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering. Altuve leads off first with 1 away. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. To him on the mound. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. It's the Rangers 5 and the Astros 2. Joe Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Joe Smith.
Now at the plate, Jose Trevino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Jose Trevino.
First pitch on the way. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Chris Davis. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw got him at first, and a spectacular play that will end the inning. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ian Kennedy is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
So now here is Carlos Correa. Last time through was a base hit.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Next to hit, Kyle Tucker. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now back, the catcher, Martine Maldonado.
Next, it'll be Martine Maldonado. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Tucker, base runner at first with 1 out. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball. At the plate, Miles Straw, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Houston.
And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
5-2 the final today. Texas took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Gibson with his 4th win this season. Ian Kennedy wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.